Good day, folks, and welcome to Journey of the Anointed with Mr. Buzz. So one of the clear messages that God has been pounding into me is who I interact with and who I surround myself with in the future. And he's very adamant that in order to have successful interactions and relationships with people, your worldviews can't be too different. They have to be sort of in alignment with each other, or you're going to clash in various ways. So if there's ever a woman in my life again, which I don't know if there ever will be, it's quite possible there won't be. Maybe I'm supposed to be solo from here on. If that's the way it is, that's the way it is. But if there ever was going to be another woman, well, God's going to have to choose her for me. She's going to have to be a very devout Christian, because that's what I've given my life to. Now, one thing I'm really finding, I've decided that about myself. I'm a devout Christian now. It's all about Jesus and God. That's my whole life. That's what it's about. There really isn't any room in my life for much else. Music will still be there, but again, it's going to be music singing for the glory of God. There's a lot of people out there who talk about God, and some of them even they say the universe. They won't say God, they say the universe. It's not the universe, it's God, it's a being, your creator. It's not the universe, okay? That term is ridiculous. If you're talking about God and you're calling it the universe, you're not talking about God. You're talking about something God made. He created the universe. The universe is not God. If you think it is, you're incorrect. You're going to have to rethink all of that. But then there's others, maybe they don't use that term. They still use the term God. But they're not talking about Jesus, and they're not talking about Christianity. They're talking about something else. They've got some other idea of how it is. And they act as though we're on the same page, but we're not. We're not on the same page. If you're not following Jesus, you're not doing the same thing as me. We're not walking the same path at all. Jesus is the only way to the Father, to the kingdom of God. There is no other way. So if you think there is, you've been deceived. Okay? The universe is not God, and God isn't some abstract concept that we've called it God because we don't understand. God is a being. God is a personality. God is a male. I will even go that far. God is a male deity. He's a being. He's someone you can talk with directly and answers back. It's not this abstract concept. We're talking a God, a real God, the only God. Everyone else is a wannabe, a demonic entity of some sort. Everybody in Hinduism, all, we call them the small g gods, they're not gods. They're demonic entities. They have nothing to do with gods. There's only one God, Jehovah. He has a name and everything, Jehovah. If you're not worshiping Jehovah, or Jehovah, you're not on the same path as me. Not at all. Okay, you're in a different place. And I hope you find the right way, because that is the right way. It's been confirmed for me beyond belief. Beyond anything. I mean, there's no more question. Jehovah has made himself known to me. That's God. That's our Creator. That's who I worship. And Jesus Christ is the way to him. There's no other way. The universe is not going to help you find God. And the universe is definitely not God. That one is just that new agey stuff. Come on. That stuff is just silly. It really is. It's silly. The universe. The universe consists of a bunch of planets, stars, all these celestial bodies. You're treating that as though that's the God. That's the being. That I don't even understand how you come up with that. Who came up with that? That's ridiculous. The universe is going to give me this. The universe. God is the one you want to be referring to. Okay, so just finally, this all culminated for me into I interact with a lot of people on here, obviously. I'm in a YouTube channel. I'm going to talk with a lot of people. If you're not following Jesus, we're not on the same page. I'm going to just put that out there point blank. And I've been making the mistake of talking to people who just keep saying God or the universe or whatever, and as if they believe in the right thing, but they don't. They're missing it. They're missing it totally. You're either following Jesus, and he will lead you to the Father, Jehovah, or you're on the wrong path, you've been deceived, and you need to rethink the whole thing. Plain and simple. That's how it is. So, a lot of people have come around to that and went, oh, okay, Jesus, I need to look for Jesus. Yes, you do. You do. Jesus is on his way back here. He's coming back soon. And everyone needs to bow to him when he comes back. Those of you who won't, and there's a whole bunch of you who won't, well, that's a decision you can make for yourselves, but that's a bad decision to make. He's coming back to give you a chance. And if you don't want that chance, it's going to suck to be you. You should really take that chance and bow before him when he arrives. That's my strong suggestion to you. If you think the universe is going to give you a chance, well, it's not. It's not. The universe is a creation of the Most High God. This isn't rocket science. It's pretty basic. The universe didn't create you. The Most High God did. Created everything. Well, some of you are children of the devil. That's very clear. Some of you are definitely children of the devil. And what happens to you, I don't know. I don't know the whole story on that. You're not from God. You're from the devil. You're from the father of lies. And God will sort everybody out. I've seen a bumper sticker said, let God sort them out. Exactly. He's going to. He'll sort them. He's sorting them now. Wheat over here. Tares over here. Children of the devil over here. I guess they go in the tare pile, I would say. All I know is I'm a child of God. And very, very happy about that. I'm thrilled about that. And I follow Jesus because he's the only way to the Father. I can't make it any more clear than that. So unless you're doing that, we're not on the same page. We have different worldviews. And we're probably going to clash in lots of ways. Because it's either that or you're on the wrong path. Because Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. The Lord of Lords and the King of Kings.